All right, so let's get into the Would You Rather this week.
Tonight's Would You Rather has you decide whether you would like to take a 100 Japanese men bukkake or a 10 Tauntaun Bukkake. And that, of course, references the mythical horse-ish creature from Star Wars, the Tauntaun, and, of course, the Japanese man. Not sure why we need to specify that the men are Japanese, as though that affects the quality of the semen.
Well, it relates to the show topic being Japanese video games, and it relates to the inventors of the bukkake.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And where does Tauntauns come into that?
I just thought a Tauntaun bukkake might be just gruesome.
I honestly, I gotta say, like, the answer for me is very obvious. I would go with the 10 Tauntaun Bukkake because, personally, I would love to A, be on Hoth, B, I love cold weather.
No, you have no idea where you are.
I get a fantasy creature, 10 of them, all coming on my face.
First off, this says nothing about location, so location's not a factor. So as far as you should be concerned,
are live on Hoth. They don't live in
giraffes live in Africa, but I can see one at the LA Zoo because you can take them from one place to another. You can put a tauntaun on a boat and ship it somewhere. So no, as far as you're concerned, these are both just happening in a nondescript warehouse where they either bring in 100 men or 10 tauntauns. Location, you don't go to them.
It's a dark basement in Burbank.
Yeah.
So then tell me this then. Is it at least air conditioned?
Well, that doesn't affect. Does that affect which one you pick?
Yeah, it absolutely will affect which one I pick.
It's air conditioned, but the air conditioning is turned on to like 80, so it's already a pretty hot day.
10 tauntauns. 10 tauntauns.
You realize a horse can fill up like a 5-gallon bucket.
That's so yes. No, for me,
tauntauns are like a little bit more mythical. They could probably fill up a 20-gallon bucket.
Are there 20-gallon buckets?
So for me, it's obviously 100 Japanese men because, yeah, exactly. Tauntaun is an unknown factor. You want to eliminate as many variables as possible. And you know that 100 Japanese men, how long they're going to take, and which is pretty quick. They're an efficient people. And that I assume that their semen loads would also be efficient. Whereas Tauntauns, God knows, that could be days. You don't know how long that would take, and you don't know how much it's gonna get to you. I know that Japanese men's cum is only gonna rest on my skin and maybe soften it a little bit, but it's not gonna do anything. What if Tauntaun semen, the sperms like can dig into you? What if you could feel them moving on you? You don't know when you're dealing with a fictional animal. So
hey,
it's 100 Japanese men.
More fun then, I think.
Yeah. I agree with Silk. I think I'm taking 100 loads from Japanese guys. I know where it's coming from. I know what it tastes like. I know the smell of it. I want it. I don't know. Tauntaun's too crazy for me.
I think that's actually like. If you had AC, like if you put me in a warehouse with AC, and I had like about like a 60 to 70 degree temperature going on in there, I can handle 100 men coming on me, I guess, because I can relax a little bit.
It's the same temperature with the Tauntauns.
No, but you said an 80 degree central heating.
It's climate controlled to 80 degrees either way, no matter which one you picked.
Well, then I'm definitely going 10 Tauntauns because I'm assuming like a horse or a giraffe or any other wild creature on this planet Earth, they come really fast. So I'm assuming they're going to get like, 3 jerks going, and then they're just blowing their 20-gallon tank loads all over me. And then I get to, be done faster. I can go wash off. Plus, if it is 20 gallons of semen, that's got to be a cooling effect right there. All that liquid, like a shower. Even though it's probably coming out at 98.6 degrees.
Exactly. We don't know much about Tauntauns. That's the thing. That's why I don't like it, because it's an unknown quantity. There's too many variables we don't know the answers to. But we do know that Tauntauns run hot as a species, because that is a plot point.
Yeah, because Han does shove, Luke's dick into the Tauntaun.
And he survives all night. He survives for 6 hours.
By the way, just to get on that for a second, where does Han stay?
He stayed at the Holiday Inn next door.
Cool boys.
So serious.